Presentations, Refining Model and Views Part 2. Okay, so we're picking up from here, 2202. So open up that file, and we're going to just save this as 2203. Begin. Then we're going to save as again, 2203. Complete. Okay, you can pretty much cut and paste this. Paste that, Refining the Views Part 2. You can always add notes to these as well, your own notes. Okay, so let's continue on refining our views. We're just mainly trying to get our views onto the sheets roughly the way that ultimately we're going to want them. So we've done some live 3D views. We have some floor plan existing, floor plan demo. What about our proposed? Well, let's go up to phase 1. And we've got top of finished floor, phase 1. Okay, drag and drop that right there. Okay, so we're way out of whack here as far as the scale. So let's start refining this one. First thing we're going to do is get that scale adjusted. So let's try 1/4 inch to the foot. We're just showing the addition part and maybe a little bit of the existing, so it can go higher than that. So maybe we go 1/2 inch. Okay, that's going to be too big. 3/8, not a very common scale, but it looks like that's going to be about our scale. Now we've also got the patio. That might be something that we show on like a site plan, perhaps on our cover sheet. Okay, let's activate the view and let's start crop regioning. So let's show the crop region and make sure that it is actually cropping. And we can just crop to there, crop to there, crop to there, crop to there. Now we could crop it right out to the end of that patio that we've added in, like maybe out to there, and then we could break it. Okay, and we could just say you go basically to there, and then this, I'll just squeeze that down and then bring it down. And we'd have to show a little break mark there as well, but that might be a way to go. So let's do that. If you move it too close, it'll actually join up again. So you got to be a little bit careful with that. Okay, good. Now we're still refining this. I don't really want to see any of these colors, color fill legends or anything like that. So let's turn off some stuff. So we'll go VV, annotation categories, and then let's go to color fill legends. Let's turn that off. Good. VV again. And let's go to areas. Let's turn off the color fill. Now that's not necessarily an area. Let's just VV that again. We're going to go to rooms, expand that out. Let's turn off that color fill. There we go. We want to show the hatch for the floor in there. It looks a little busy to me. VV, click on floors, override, and make it not visible. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so this is getting a little bit more refined. Section marker is a little bit confused because of this whole breaking. So let's just move it down. I think we're going to have to heal this up. Let's just heal that up again. And then let's bring this section head down a little farther. Okay, and then the actual scope of the section, bring that down a bit too. Okay, now let's break this up again. Good, now we're going to drag that down to there. Okay, that worked a little bit better, and we'll just drag that piece, the section up. We may yet have to work with this. Let's click on this and see if we can extend it up into that other viewport. There we go. Right, that's a little bit cleaner. Now, maybe at this point we don't want to see the reference planes. We could just right-click, hide in view category, and now we won't have to look at those green reference planes. Now, this is proposed, so we want to make sure that this phase filter is set to show complete and apply. We're demolishing that door, but how are we going to get in to this space here. So we're going to want to have some sort of opening here. So let's add that in. So let's go to component. We're going to say no to that. We want an opening. So we're going to click on load family. We're going to go to doors and we're going to look for something called an opening. There it is there. Opening rolling. No. Elliptical arch. Sure. Okay, so we're going to add in that opening. So we're going to go to component. We've already loaded that in. And now we're going to drop in the arch. Maybe it's going to go right there. And we're going to say OK. Let's just flip back. It gave us a little message there that it couldn't cut something out of the wall. Let's click on existing in demo. And now you can see this is in the demo. You can see where the demolish is supposed to be, plus what's proposed. Let's activate this view here. And let's move that over. And we'll say OK. So now we've got our archway. Our door's been demolished. And let's just deactivate the view. Always like to go into a 3D view, maybe the live section show complete. And let's just confirm that this is in there and everything looks on the up and up. Okay, so we'll just cut that back. Okay, there we go. So there's our archway. Maybe we want that to be a little bit wider. Looks good. And let's go back to our sheet. So you can see how valuable the sheets are because you can flip through them and you can start seeing your changes as you're working on them. Okay, so there we go. Arch has been added. There's the door to be demolished. Floor plan proposed. Okay, so there's our archway. Let's go to our section. Nothing there. Let's just drop on our section. So here's section 1. Drop that on. And we can center it. Let's activate this view. Let's also turn off the color legend here. So VV, and we're going to go to annotation categories, color fill legend, turn it off, as well as rooms, color fill. Good. Right click, deactivate the view. Let's get this view title up a little bit more reasonable space. Click on the view and then bring the tail back. Let's just save our file, close it in Windows, and we can shut that down.